Good morning, everybody. Good, you're recording. Wasn't sure because I actually used the ShiftCam to charge the iPhone yesterday. As I mentioned, I didn't plug it in the night before, and it was down to like 35%. Plugged it into the Mac before we took our last walk. I didn't have the cable plugged into the Mac. The phone plugged in, but nothing, hooked to nothing, so it didn't charge. All right, kids are out. I already got my shower. Trying to get this walk moving here because I kind of want to get out of here ASAP in the next 30 minutes so I can just make sure I have all the dusting and everything cleaned up really good. So if they diddled all the here, they're going to lose space to go. Alrighty, come on, Mateo, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for stiffy, 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 stiffy. We got to get moving. You've already piddled, so let's get walking so you can get things out otherwise. All right, so real quick, there is a caveat to the we can record now in 60 frames per second in ProRes. You have to be connected to an external HD hard drive. External hard drive is required to use the 60 frames per second. I guess Cinema P3 app will just get used. Still, I'm not going to do that. So, fun times. All right, a little less foggy this morning, just a little cloudy. Oh. It might be a little, no, it's just cloudy. As I mentioned, every time they update iOS 17 for at least the weather wallpaper, they keep making it more realistic. It looks really, really sharp now with this. I don't know if it's the final, I think it's probably going to be, right now it's the release version. It's no longer a beta until the next trial of it here, probably next week. Probably about the time the phone's released, they'll probably be putting out another one, but I haven't had too many issues. I mean, the only problem I had there was, you know, where I ended up getting corrupted, but putting it in DFU mode and resyncing the whole phone fixed the problem. Yeah, and with checking last night, as I figured, getting the phone through Apple is a no-go, unfortunately. And then, just for fun, because the phones are so expensive, I configured it through with the iPad. Hold on. So I had done it last week just to see where my device credit sat with Verizon. Well, I checked it again last night, and it appears that Verizon has taken $800 away from me in device credit. So we'll see Friday what happens. So if I trade the iPhone, which I don't want to do because I want to have two of them, I'd rather have a 14 and 15 than have a 15 and an S23. It looks like I'm going to be just a tiny bit short completely because you got to pay the taxes and then I'll have to pay a little bit of the overage because it's what, $1,600 for the 1 terabyte? And then my last ditch effort would actually be going back to Xfinity and opening up you know, actually I think what I would do is actually transfer the Samsung's line over to them, port the number in, kill it off my account because I can't keep paying for this many devices. The problem becomes this. The amount of money I owe on this stupid watch is insane. It's like $400 and some. Yeah, I didn't think these watches were that expensive. I thought they were only like $399. I don't know. Maybe that one's more because it's cellular. That's right. Yeah, cellular always adds a bunch of money. So I don't know. One way or the other, I want to get a 15. And if I have a 14 and a 15, at least the 14's I can trust that it's a decent backup. It's just, since I've had it, I've reset it, well, not counting the 29 times with the DFU issue. I think 5 times this year. I've got to be somewhere in the 12,000 photo and video range on this camera that has been removed. So, I think if I check my battery health, I'm probably at about 94% right now, maybe less, after 1 year, which is to be expected considering how I use my iPhone. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, and hopefully Friday we can order. Next Friday we can receive it, and following Sunday we can take it somewhere fun and test it out against the 14 Pro Max. Alrighty, well, 17 after, not bad. I should have a clear shot through. I don't think school's going to be a problem today. Just want to make sure I have time to get in, get my four-way done, make sure the floors are clean, make sure all the racks are good real quick. I know my associate did them last week, but as dirty as that store is, it doesn't take long for them to build dust. Sad commentary. Alrighty. We are on our way. Oh yeah, it's not a bad morning. I didn't see what the high was supposed to be today. I did put the dead cat back on this morning because it feels like not having it on there, it's peaking. I did turn the gain down on the receiver by 2, so I'm +4 on the mics and +4 on the receiver. Hopefully that helps. I still think I was a little bit loud even after I did that last night. I'm not sure. But that's really what the one YouTuber I watched recommended. But if you talk louder, it's going to be different. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to test the flow with what I intend to do with the adapter, the power, and the mic. So I might do that tonight. Might have to do that without dogs though, because that might be a little tedious. I really don't feel like carrying that all the way around the complex either. So we'll see how I get that done. Yeah, we'll try to get there by, I'm not going to get there by 7:30. I'll be close. I'll be very, very close. Yeah, nothing. So this is a good time to leave for the school. There's no one out yet. I don't necessarily need to leave this early every morning though, but geez. This gets really crowded through here. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, most of the lights were turning green as we got there, so exception of the last one, but I really never came to a complete stop that whole way through Newberry, so now the truck in front of us decided that he's going to get on the highway at 30 miles an hour or less. Oh yeah. Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. I don't know if I even said that this morning. I was in such a hurry with the dogs. We'll give the camel a rest this week. I think I overuse him. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the dogs and I can get out of the house tonight for after work and take a walk somewhere. Maybe down by Hiawatha this year at all. In fact, I don't think we did anything last year either. It's not really a great path, but you can get right along the river and kind of walk. We'll see. It's short, but gets them for a little car ride. Alright, well, we haven't filmed with the Sony in a while. I planned on doing more of a vlog on this walk, but ended up calling my one associate because she had questions. So, would you please walk with us? I would really appreciate it. She has been just a pain in the you-know-what on this walk. Alright. I didn't even think about having the handle set up for this. I don't. Plus I'm using polarized lenses, so everything's really weird looking. Hopefully it's filming okay. Just want to try this with the DJIs. It was supposed to be an easy test, but unfortunately I didn't get to do much of one. Yeah, I'm still waiting on you. But should be safe back here. I set the wrong finger up. I kept trying this hand. It was that hand. So I figured it out. Okay. Yeah, I took a little nap after I got home from work. I was freaking beat. Like I figured we were going to have one of those days with 2 of us there, and it was going to be just almost unmanageable. We got 29 pair of glasses in, got a full box of accessories, and a whole slew of people. It was a fun day. I don't think I sat down grand total for 15 minutes the entire shift. So, but it is almost time to have dinner. All I had today was, we had some cinnamon rolls on clearance that I grabbed. I had one for lunch and one for breakfast. They're delicious, but that's all I've eaten. I just had a handful of nuts before we came out. So, wake myself up. I don't want to have another cup of coffee because I don't know if I mentioned it this morning, but last night I didn't sleep well at all. So, no coffee after dinner because I don't feel like going through that again.